Hi, I'm Jaya Ashmore, and this is my second video in a series with tips for beginning meditation. Last time I suggested to notice when you feel good in a wholesome way, what does good feel like? And I'd like to suggest you continue with that inquiry. The second suggestion in the first video was to go as far from the head as possible, closer to the ground, maybe all the way down to the feet, and just receiving sensations there. But there are many ways to enter meditation, and today I'd like to suggest that we play with hearing sounds. So in whatever posture is good for you, could be walking, could be in any other kind of movement, could be standing, sitting, lying. Any posture that is good enough is good enough. We'll go more into posture later on, but for now, with these shorter practice sessions, there's no need to be making yourself try to sit in full lotus. So at ease, good enough, whatever posture you're in, wherever you are. Coming into yourself, you might want to close your eyes, you might not. Noticing if you close your eyes, do you feel more connected? Do you feel more at ease? Or do you feel better with your eyes open? And that's the one to go with. You feel more at ease and better in yourself, eyes open or closed. If you have some sounds around you that aren't too disturbing to you, too alarming, then great. You can play with this practice of noticing how relaxed can you be and hearing is still going on by itself. That's the basic idea. And in case you don't have sounds, I will in a moment play my meditation bell that I usually ring to end a meditation. And along the way, you'll hear the more spontaneous sounds as I'm reaching for the bell and picking up the bell. And then you'll hear that good old meditation bell sound. And all of those sounds, the more ordinary ones and the more surprising ones, the more predictable ones, are all good for practice. So you don't need to have some kind of special sound, but if you want to, you could practice, you could play with practicing hearing meditation while listening to music, while listening to a tone that's been recorded or that's being played. That's also fine. But I really recommend playing with, also practicing with just ordinary sounds. So at ease as much as possible, but not in a perfectionist way that you would postpone meditating now. So that's another question for today is, what is the little bit that you can say yes to? Is it 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10? What is it that you can't say no to? 1 minute, half a minute, 5 minutes, and just go with that every day. Maybe many times a day. Maybe it's 1 second many times a day. So here we are, always in this moment, though we don't often realize that. And sounds may be coming in addition to my voice. Maybe you hear your own breath. Maybe you hear some sounds around you. Perhaps if you're on a computer, there might be the sound of a fan or the world happening around you. And noticing if there's a temptation to be in tension, trying to be ready to hear the sound. And again, how relaxed can we be and hearing still happens. So as I reach for the bell, you might hear some kind of, we could call extra sounds as I'm handling the bell. Noticing that the sounds come in their own time and they're over. They're here and gone. Relaxing and letting hearing happen. Noticing also the difference between an image or word in your mind that may come in reaction to hearing a sound. You hear a bell and there might be an image of a bell in your mind, or the word bell, or associated memories with the bell. And just simply noticing that that's one sort of train or stream in the mind, and the direct experience of hearing, letting the sounds be free to be themselves, full of life and totally ordinary, already heard, before my mind can recognize even what it is. that much natural capacity. And one more time. Hearing happens. And we can relax and let it happen. And start to discover this innate, inborn, already awareness.